Mic check 1 2. It's gonna be way too loud. If I tap my desk, it's probably gonna be hella loud, huh? Is that loud? Hold on, I gotta hold on. Testo, testo, testo. Testo, testo, testo. Oh my god, that's loud. Okay. Testo, testo, testo. Oh my god, that's loud. Okay. Testo, testo. Oh my god. Okay, the typing actually isn't that bad. I mean, as far as volume goes, what if I... Okay, hold on, let me see. I mean, as far as volume goes, what if I... Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, that's actually not terrible. Maybe I stick with this. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. So, kind of got a lot to do. Um, I have two mics. Okay, there we go. It should just be one now. Wow, is that just my raw output? Wait, hold on, let me... Hey, Yeti. Okay, I'm gonna test my audio again. Testo, testo, testo. Hey, Yeti. Okay, I'm gonna test my audio again. Okay, that's not bad. That is not too bad. All right. This should have... Hold on. Nine. I think I'm gonna upload. I have a couple. So I finished. I don't know if you're here, but I finished. Um, I finished a couple pieces. Okay, let me edit this so that it actually says chatting. I don't know why kick settings are dumb. All right, let's just go to notes. And I gotta finish everything. So I'm almost done. I'm almost done with school. I'm very, very close. Very, very close. This is the last week. This is the very last week, and then I'm done. Okay, Kick just doesn't want to update. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, it is what it is, whatever. It can say I'm playing Dark Souls, I don't give a fuck. 2 days. Oh, I didn't stream yesterday. Fuck, dude. I gotta get my shit together. Says that I'm offline. Wait. Streaming. Something is going on. They're all... Can I play this on repeat while you guys... Where is it? Oh. It's gonna be loud. Repeat. We'll do no audio. You'll get audio at some point. Okay, while I troubleshoot stuff. Okay, this is weird. Oh, hi Pikaku, how you doing? Hi gang Joey, I've been tuning in for like 4 months. Where did the time go? Dude, I know, it's kind of crazy. It all started when I lost so many hours of my job. I was like, dude, I'm gonna start streaming. I wish I could stream more. Then it would feel like we'd have even more time, you know what I mean? But it has gone by quick. It's very fun. Very fun to do the streaming. How have you been? We've gotten a lot done in the time that it takes. This is the recording of that mask piece, by the way. So you're seeing it. I'm not gonna upload this till like probably maybe next week. I don't know yet. You were doing good? Nice, nice. Working on the fork. Very cool. Very cool. I really do like that fork that you got. Dude, for some reason, Kick is broken. I don't know why. Or it says I'm live, but I'm not actually. What's up with that? Such a cool project you've been working on. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like, dude, Pikaku, I have like four that I haven't shared yet that I'm basically done with. One of them was this. The other one was the church that I had been working on for way too long. The other one, or I guess that garden with the fountain, and then the other one is the actual church, that snow church, and then the last one is the bench. I'm like basically done with all of them, but I just haven't posted them. So who give a fuck about kick? They can kick it, kick it, kick it. They can kick rocks. Right, dude. I just wanted to, just like something about kick is like funny. Maybe just like all the green stuff. Omega lol. You're excited to see all of them? Hell yeah. Oh, what happened? It just closed. Um, yeah, I'll share. So we can go through them. I actually want to do. I'll show you what I'm going to be doing today. Um, I did do a couple notes things because it's what I need to. I need to figure out what I should be doing right now because I'm at the point where like I have so many things that I want to do. Dude, I was gonna want to make like videos for YouTube, like long form, and it's just like I don't know. It feels so outside of my um scope of like I don't know if I want to play that game. Like if I'm gonna make longer form videos, it would have to be something that I think I would be really passionate about. Otherwise, I feel like the opportunity cost would be taking away from things that I would really want to do. Like I feel like I'm never gonna get to painting my Warhammer miniatures if I do more digital projects. Like whatever. Anyway, I'll stop yapping about it. Let me try one more time to see if I can get kick working. Also, let me know if the mic is too overpowering. I have it really close to me. I'm turning it down a little bit. But it is like right up in my jaw. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Kick. Why it's streaming? How am I streaming on Kick if it's not streaming? It's category. Oh, there is a category. Chatting. Maybe I did it and then. Oh, wait, did I go offline in all of them? Oh shit, Pikachu. Am I dead? Wait, I'm still here. You are still here. And I am still here. Dude, this is so weird. Restream says. Whoops. Okay, YouTube looks good. You are still here. And I am. That one's behind though. I don't know what's going on. An error occurred. Please try again later. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. One error occurred. Maybe Kick is just being weird. Okay, whatever. I should just move on with my life. So you said you were working on the fork, but I'm confused because I thought or well, maybe it's just the engraving that you finished, or maybe I misinterpreted what you had said before. But didn't you say that you finished? Did you not say that you had finished the engraving? Um, dude, Kick. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Kick. Creator dashboard, line, edit. Maybe Kick is just dead or something. I don't know. Chatting. We're gonna, dude. Why is chat roulette a fucking? Why is chat roulette a category on Kick? Yeah, for some reason I can't edit my info. I don't know. I'll just assume Kick is being weird. Can I turn this off without killing everything else? Okay. Um, you finished the engraving map. Okay. Working on textures now. Got no idea what to do with the handle. It's a good question. Maybe something like I'm a sucker for like marble. Marble kind of stuff is always cool. I'm always a big fan. Stream elements, right? Brother. Dashboard. All right, I'm gonna test this. Yes. Remind me later. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it shows you all this shit? Dude. You're also thinking about marble. I feel like it's a cop out because it's the cool, it's like the default cool. So I don't know. I'm Pikachu, I am creatively bankrupt, so I'm always gonna suggest the same thing over and over again. You should make it look like a something from Dark Souls. Um okay, yeah, it's all here. Okay, whatever. I will leave that there. Let me close this. What is this? Oh, this is for moderators. Augers. The bulbous pommel is giving me some trouble though. Fuck we ball. Yeah, pommels are. You can make them. I like when there's something fun, like a skull or something. You should make it like you know how like people will they'll make it they'll take it they'll have their truck and they'll put like the fake testicles hanging from the back, like the ball sack. You should do that with like the pommel. Or like in Kingdom Hearts, how the keys have their um I don't know what they're called, but the things balls. Yes, I am 14 years old. It is funny to me. All right, let me open this up. Looks good. This. I'm not doing the truck nuts. Dude, why not? Pikachu, come on. I'm the most creatively bankrupt person on the planet. I mean, that's just objectively not true, right? That is definitely not true. If you're talking about alive people, there's certainly people who are either willing or unwillingly much more creatively bankrupt. Okay, so let me break this up. So things that I have to do: school, 3D. So for school, I have to apply to one more thing. I have to do my evaluations. It's probably a bad look to do my student teacher evaluations live, right? I think that might not be a good idea. It'd be funny though. I mean, I love all my teachers. It's not like it would be edgy or anything. It would just be me glazing the fuck out of them. Okay, the most creatively bankrupt dead person. But you're not dead, Pakaku. How does that make sense? Um, I guess let's just apply to something. So for school, I need to apply to one more. I need to apply to one more uh thing. So it can be a grant. It can be a grant, an open call, um, a residency. But the thing is, I do pretty much digital art only now, so I'm relatively limited in what I can do. Um, I don't know. Maybe I go. Let's see. Let me turn up my light one more peg. Oops. It's kind of bright, but I think it's better. I don't know if I talked about this already, but they released the new Chaos Knight, which is sick. Or like the new guy. I think I talked about it. Or I talked about the Imperial Knight, but look at this. This one's name is called the Ruinator. People are joking like Dr. Doofenshmirtz named it the Ruinator. He's got like this siege. This is sick. This is like I think I want to make a Chaos Knight army for sure. I don't love this chassis to be honest. Um I actually like the Tyrant chassis a lot more. Whoops. So in terms of in terms of I mean, I guess I could have gone Imperial as well. In terms of Knights, I actually like this chassis a lot more. This to me reminds me of like Chrome Hounds or something, but the really broad shoulders with the cannons on top, like this is I love this so much more. But I feel like I would be down to get maybe one of these. I don't know why, but this to me looks like a crab. Like they just look like crabs. And the weapons are very cool. The iconography is very cool. The three compartment legs kind of interesting, but I don't know. These guys to me are just like way more utilitarian sci-fi. Um, but yeah, Doofenshmirtz's ass name. There it is, dude. The Ruinator. Imagine getting your castle sieged by a fucking Ruinator. Okay, I'm procrastinating. So let's go ahead and say like digital art, online digital art opportunities. No, but not like a job, like grant or open call. I spelled opportunities wrong. Art archive guide to the best grants. Oh wait, I emailed myself a link to something. Communications. State budget revisions bring some relief to CSU, but more work to do. Oh fuck yeah. Governor Newsom's revised state budget proposed. Okay, yeah. Funding is let me revise funding. Cut down. Okay, poggers. So we got unfucked. There was a massive hiring freeze at my institution because of um budget cuts, but it looks like we're good. Can you sign up for Charlie Kirk debates? You could just go to I mean, realistic. I okay, well here's the thing. I thought about reaching out to him after. I was like, "Hey, I want to have a conversation," but then I realized like, well, two things. I'm not ready for a conversation like that, and also um I think I'm not clouted enough. If I had some kind of platform, you know, where I did that like kind of thing, then I would feel better about it, but also uh there's only like he's not somebody who like if I had a friend like that, it would be wonderful to argue with them because they're my friend and I could just keep going back to them and like badger them on random crap. But someone like Charlie Kirk, it's like it's all about content. So you're obviously not having a conversation. You're having a like a what's it called a thing. Okay, this was the other one. This might be, but you're a famous on Twitch. Yeah, true. We did kind of make it, huh? We're huge. But like I said, the only if I could narrow it down, if I could debate him on multiculturalism and essentially say that um I think your Christian nationalist view, ethno nationalist view of the US is super cringe and idealist and antithetical to what makes the US unique in the idea of New York of the United States being um different from the old world in that we have freedoms from kings and no tyrants and stuff. Like his um methodology is really uh like fucking in my opinion it's like infantile. It's kind of intellectually embarrassing in my opinion to unironically think that like we should be like that. Why wouldn't you just move to some ethnically homogenous country and then integrate yourself there because you'd probably like have a better time. I don't understand what the goal. It's like the Nick Fuentes thing. Like I don't understand. It's like principally un-American to want a Christian be like a Christian nationalist. Like we're literally supposed to have separation of church and state for that reason. I don't think I talked much about the event, but when I was in line waiting to talk to him, someone next to me was like, "Oh, what are you gonna like? Is this the line to talk to Charlie?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, what are you gonna ask him?" And I said, "Oh, I basically said what I just said there. Where I was like, I think his vision for America is stupid, and multiculturalism is based, and it's kind of what gives us a lot of our power, and it's what makes us unique, and it's just something that I thoroughly enjoy." Um, and then the guy who I was in line with was like a Charlie Kirk supporter, and he was like, he kind of sparred with me a little bit. It was actually really interesting. I mean, it wasn't a I don't want to like flame him or whatever. It's like every argument he said was the very obvious kind of thing where it's like, oh well, because he was against it. He just said, well, okay, but like historically homogenous countries have been like more effective. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, that's like first off, that's like not necessarily true, and also we're like a gigantic fucking country that's built on immigration, and there, oh my god, and I guess we saw the clip where he talked about settlers versus immigrants and things, and this guy brought that up too, and I was like, well, if you're gonna conflate like our success as or with settlers coming here and then building whatever, it's like you're totally denying the way of life that existed previously with Native Americans, and you're saying that like somehow those people are more virtuous than people who are coming here to like benefit our country and to better themselves. It seems like multiculturalism is always a net positive, because he just doesn't think that and then he does the thing where it's like, well, you agree like all cultures don't are not compatible. That's the other big one too for them, is like they just think some cultures are not compatible. It's like, okay, yeah, I agree, I'm not compatible with white supremacist culture, like I'm not compatible with like crazy radical like Christian nationalist culture, like I totally agree, but I think you're taking these straw man things, like especially because they'll always bring up the Lincoln Riley shit, and I'm just like, dude, you can't, like, I talked about this before, but it's like you don't see one. These are the people who see a mass shooting and then they're like, oh, this is why everybody needs a gun, because then someone could do something. It's like, okay, when all these people die, you don't say that we should ban all guns. Why do you do the same thing about like violence when it's a fucking immigrant? It's so stupid. So it was a good conversation, and he was very like respectful, and we just had disagreements, and he actually did agree. I don't know how much he might just go home and look for talking points to push back against it. And it's why these debates never go anywhere. Nick Fuentes, isn't that the guy who got docked after tweeting "Your body, my choice"? Yeah, it is. Nick Fuentes he was very famous before that too, but he is I mean, he's an unironic like neo-Nazi. He is yeah, I think we probably couldn't disagree more on like social issues. Um, Hi Beat, how you doing? Isn't that the guy who sucked off Destiny allegedly? Allegedly. Pew 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 pew. Indie game break. Oh, I feel like I saw clips of this on Schminstergram or something.
This is
Gore
me and
core.
a couple of friends have been working on since yeah, it's been a year now.
Oh, I like this guy.
Gorecore is a fast-paced.
This looks like a stalker from Half-Life.
Yeah, that's been said a bunch of times
Your ears hurt? Oh no.
before, but the way we want to differentiate ourselves is
We should ban trains from reading to kids. No gun regulation. That's unfair. Some of the opinions are quite insane, I will say. Oh, what's up, Jedem? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are the vibes? Welcome to the Wednesday stream. It's been a week. It's been a very busy week. How are you doing? How's life? I don't think I'm gonna be able to apply to any of these. I might just go straight into Unreal and then open up. I can show what I'm done with, because you guys will get the sneak peek. Yeah, let me clear this up really quick. I think all of these, some of these I actually can't do. Or I checked in the deadline just like doesn't exist anymore. I have to do some writing. Um, I always end up making a list and it's never. I always think I have a bunch of things I'm gonna write on the list, and then I write two things. I'm like, oh, I guess I didn't have that much to do. I had a double take for a second. It's Thursday for me. Oh yeah, huh? I always forget. I always forget. Um, that time diff. That time diff. That's cool though. It's yeah, my Thursday's gonna be cooked, but it is 7:42 on Wednesday for me. So it's Thursday. It's like Thursday morning for you, right? Or is it like about to be Thursday afternoon? Dude, I have class at 7 on Thursday, like 7 p.m. p.m. Such bullshit. Let me go and show you guys this. Um, and it's literally, it's actually to prove that I did this. So at some point today, we'll have to do this. What is Digital America? Wait, this is something that looks sick, but oh, but you probably need some banger media, or maybe I could do something like this. Although actually, I don't think they're doing admissions anymore. I could be wrong. It's 7 p.m. Why? Because the class starts at 5. It's a meeting class. So basically the way it works is we meet with this professor 3 times of the year, and your meeting time is going to be between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. And my meeting time is at 6:45. So it starts at 6:45, and it has to be in the studio, which is kind of bullshit. But tomorrow's actually my birthday too. I forgot about that. May 15th. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I might go out, might do something. I kind of wanted to go to my local hobby shop because I have a gift card and I need to spend it. I want to buy a Chaos Knight, you know. The Ruinator is calling my name. Like, look at this. How am I just supposed to wake up every morning? Oh, nerdy punk dev. Oh, hey, nerdy punk dev, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back. Dude, we gotta have cake. Let's go. Dude, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't change the sub noise. Bro, I appreciate it, nerdy punk dev. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support, man. 4 months. Holy moly. It's been it's been 4 months. Me and Pikaku were just talking about that. Happy birthday, Pookie. I appreciate it. Dude, we'll do cake. Maybe I'll do an IRL live stream and I'll just go to a bar and just start like taking shots. An IRL stream would be really fun. Um, it's your birthday right now. I'm down. Oh yeah, huh? That's true. It is the 15th for you, huh? Happy birthday. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. Dang, yeah, it is. Huh? It is the 15th. That's too funny. Oh my god. We're old. 4 months on Twitch is a lifetime. True. That is true. It's been tough, dude. I need to be able to get more hours. I think once I'm done with school, it's going to be so much easier. Like what having a job with structure made it so I had way more time to do everything I needed to do and I could budget my time way better. Um but on days where I have something going late because of school, it's like I'm not free till like 7. It's like fuck, dude. So once I actually start working, I think I'll be able to be live more consistently. And then I'll be able to post crap too. Can you take shots on Twitch? I think so. I've seen people like blacked out on Twitch from like fucking tequila. So I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure you can, or at least kick. So if not, I'll just move everything to kick. I know a guy that does hotboxing while working in UE5. Oh my god, he does hotboxing, dude. I don't know about you guys. I don't smoke weed. I don't even. I used to drink a lot, but I don't drink as much anymore because I love being drunk, but I get bad hangovers. Like I get really bad hangovers. And my whole next day is just gone. I'm just like getting to that point. I'm gonna turn 28, you guys. I'm turning 28. I'm not a baby anymore. It's crazy. But I used to, when I was younger, I used to think like, dude, if I smoke weed, I'll probably be so creative. I'll probably be like able to make some crazy shit. And then I would just smoke and I would just stare at the wall and be like, oh yeah, like I'm really, really vibing right now. I'm really probably gonna be so creative. And then I start drawing and it just like isn't anything and it's fucked up. It's so bad. I just can't do it. So there's some people who are like functional stoners and stuff, but that's definitely not me. I don't like that the tracks are too similar in their wing flapping, so I might make one that is disjointed a little bit. But this scene took too fucking long. This scene should have been done in like a week, and it went through so many different processes of being redone and did over and bend over and shit. And I didn't even add the stone slab here, but this is the one space, and then the next space is here, which I haven't actually looked at in a while, so I gotta check it out. Old ass man, get a job. I'm trying, Pikachu. This looks really nice. By the way, thank you, Jedem. Thank you. That was the that's kind of what started this. I was like, I want to make these small places, um, you know, places that are based off of either things I've seen. Originally some of them came from like places I saw in GeoGuessr, or in real life. This was based off like a thing that I saw IRL, not the butterfly, but was to add to it. But this is the bench. So this is the other one that I need to record. Um, it's this. I feel like I like this pace of the flapping better. I made a more kind of generic butterfly E shape, but this is like where you go to rest. This is kind of also making me think about the all-star resting location in Smash, which is another big inspiration. I used to smoke Satan salad, but I'm not one of those functional types at all. Yeah, I mean, I think the problem I have is like I used to get really drunk and then be like, I want to get high right now. It'd be like 9 or 10 or 11 p.m. and I'd be like, dude, you know it would be crazy if I just like smoked. And then every time I'm just like, why the fuck did I do this? Because then I would get crossed. I mean, yeah, it's bad. I definitely had some benders, but I lived with somebody who was I lived with multiple people who were functional stoners. Like all four of them would wake up in the morning, take a moke. So they fucked with mokes, which is like and tobacco and weed, you know? So they'll take a bowl like like so here's their bong, right? This is their bong. And then so here's their bowl. This is the bowl here. And then this is like what they would do. So this is a close up of the bowl. So if I'm showing you this, like here's their bowl. They would do half of it would be tea, and then the other half like tea, tobacco, and then the other half would be weed. And they would snap it. They would snap the entire bowl. So they would just, you know, the whole thing. And then in the morning, so they would do one in the morning. They would do one like around lunchtime, and then they would do like two or three later in the day. And then by also that time they were like drinking the whole time too. So it was like, and they were functional. They were like doing things. They were going to class. They were like doing stuff. And I mean, I just don't know how you could do that. I think I did one of these in college, like two or three of these, and I got zorbed. Like I would be like this before. I'm like, okay, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll just take a moke. It's like 2 p.m. I got nothing to do. I'll take a moke, and then the next thing that would happen to me is I would just be incapacitated. Like this was me after I would take a moke. I would just be completely absorbed. So beautiful bong, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah. I don't know. Some people can really do it. But anyway, this is the bunk bed map. I had to go through a lot of different I almost had a fucking aneurysm last night trying to shoot this. That's why I didn't stream, because I was like trying to record this, and I realized my room just has a fucked up connection with the problem is that the iPad. So I record this with the iPad. Let me show you guys. So here's the video. Send a video. This is the video, and I recorded it with VCam. So I bring a VCam into the scene, and then you know, connect it to my iPad so I can like record moving around and shit. The problem is that the VCam, it's essentially augmented reality, but it uses your camera. And my camera, for whatever reason, like this room has a fucked up issue with the wall. I think the paint must be like anti light or some shit because it can never detect where the walls are. So I had to go into like one of our living rooms and record. And thankfully I had decent enough connection to make it work, but it was really weird. So I plan on doing that for the rest of them. It can't track properly. Yeah. I mean, I'm there's a lot about this because I spent a lot of time thinking, okay, well what if I because what'll happen is it'll jerk around suddenly, sometimes it'll lose connection, it won't track properly. Um and I thought it was a connection issue. Like I thought that it was because maybe the internet wasn't strong enough, but then I realized I think it's the camera. Um Augmented reality testing is sick. Snap is also really sick. Thank you, thank you. No, I like that's the thing too. I didn't want to just record it in the editor because or with the gameplay stuff because while that is how you would experience it in the final thing when I record the video for it, I like the augment the AR, camera stuff. So, if I just go into the other room, what ends up being a problem is if I look up. So when the camera is pretty okay if I keep it stable, but if I look up, it like slides all the way across. Maybe I'll show you guys at some point, maybe right after this. But that's the third scene. The last scene is the Winter Church. So this was the last scene that I did, and I'm still kind of deciding on what I want the final thing to be, because like I decided to just put snow all over the little friends here. I guess they were kind of supposed to be like tombs or something. But I have this church, and the plan for this one is kind of the same, where I sort of just like look around a little bit. I think I'll surround some of the things here. But then if you're not going to be able to get to the church, then that's sort of a problem. Like if you are supposed to get to the church, then I would clear this path. But I think I'm still kind of figuring out like what the true functionality of the space is going to be. But I saw this Instagram post. Let me find it. Oh, this is that indie game. Digital America. We'll hold on to that for right now. Okay, how many tabs do I have to open before I figure it out? Oh my god. Should I just buy this right now? Okay. Stream, not that one. Here we go. So this one. I saw this post and I was like, I actually really like this. And I kind of want to make something similar, like something super, 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 super simple that I could finish in like one day and then just do it and then not worry about it. And so I think I'm going to do that. So I found some signs that I thought would be kind of interesting. So I made this like weird creature kind of sign that I'm going to put on a thing. And then I took a picture of the sign and then just edited it, and then I made this one too. So do something like that. That's the plan. That is the plan. But yeah. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. But yeah, the creature. Buy it. It's your birthday. It is my birthday, huh? Well, technically not yet. It's on the 15th. So Thursday's my birthday. By the way, Labyrinth the Demon King demo is neat. Dude, PlayStation like retweeted hold on. PlayStation retweeted, or not retweeted, they posted a thing about it, and I was like, dude, let's fucking go, because it's such a cool indie game. If you guys are interested in playing a very interesting indie game, you should check out Labyrinth of the Demon King. So PlayStation actually posted this, which I thought was sick. Like this guy's getting clouted, you know? The creature. Yeah, the creature sign. It's him. I mean, I don't even know what to do for the creature. I kind of just drew some lungs. Lack of tweets this week. I don't know. I know what's going to happen. The fuck does that mean? Nostalgia overload. True. But yeah, this most of my page has been about like this is him. This is the guy, JR. I don't know how to say his name. Huduf, Hud, 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 Hudepol, Hudepol. He's the goat. But this game looks sick. Ooh! Sorry, jump scare. Whoops. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. When do you know sound? But it looks super cool. Kind of reminds me of Fatal Frame a little bit, but like with actual combat. So it has vibes. Yeah, and I love the door. The door opening is totally like Resident Evil. But anyway, check that out. But let's just go ahead and open Blender really quick. So I can actually make these signs. You think you'll buy it? Yeah, it's gonna be. I'll buy it before the sale goes off. It's on sale for $15. Blue flashbang, by the way. Yes, it is on sale for $15. This was the grass texture that I made seamless. I don't know how good it'll be, but we'll see. Oh yeah, this is from a photo that I took just trying to make some weird thing. Sale ends on the 27th. Oh, okay, so it's a week from that point. Actually, I guess it's it's hella long. I thought it was just for the weekend. Okay, that's pretty cool then. Anyway. Yeah, Labyrinth of the Demon King looks sick. Everything's augers right now. And I really want to just make a sign, like a fucking street sign thing, based off this photo. So I'm gonna do that right now. Because if there's something I love more than 3D, it's procrastinating on real world obligations. So you know the vibes. I guess the question is, do I make the pole solid? I guess I would. Maybe I make one of the things have rings in it. I want it to be like perforated, you know? Hold on. By the way, I think marble on the handle was a good call. Okay, good. I'm glad. I think marble is always cool. I was sort of thinking about handles, handles that I see on larger weapons, because most knives, I guess everything nowadays is just for tactical purposes. So they're gonna be like the grip. I don't know what they're made out of. It's like a plastic, maybe some kind of polymer. I want to see what the perforated sign looks like. Something like this. Is it an L shape? Is it a actually don't know. I mean, maybe I could do an L. Could be interesting. Like, what is happening here? Sign pole. It seems like it's rebar. Limit sign US. I'm not getting good dimensionality. Hold on, let me open like Google Maps. And like find a pole or something. Let's go in Texas. I just dropped to a random place in Texas and there's just fucking flags everywhere. That's funny. Okay. I see you, street pole. Come on. No. Okay. Oh, this one is bricked up. This one's like a square. It's kind of interesting. I was imagining that they were flat. Well, I don't mind making it a square, but I also don't need to adhere to the real world because I'm making my own world. Maybe Texas is just weird. This place, I feel like, would be in upstate New York or something. It'd probably be like right here. So maybe this gives me better idea. And that one's also a square. Is there anything that isn't a square? Let's see here. There's another one here. I did want to find a sign that looked something like this. Whoops. With words on it. Pit entrance. The fuck does that mean? We're going to the pit? Okay, but this one's like reinforced in a weird way. It seems like it's the rebar kind of thing. Like my brain is having such a hard time making the shape discernible. It looks like it's got a reinforcement thing here. Have you watched Baby Reindeer? I have, dude. I have seen all of Baby Reindeer. It was one of the shows that I binged back when I had that. Sometimes I spiral and I'll just like if I start watching something, I have to finish it. And Baby Reindeer was one of those. So I think that was back when I was just grinding ESO, and so I did finish Baby Reindeer. Did you did you also finish Baby Reindeer? Because I actually thought it was pretty good. You binged the last couple days. It hooked me. It's the stupidest fucking thing ever, but it's um yeah, I don't know. It's so stupid. It's like so stupid. It was also one of those shows where I had to immediately look up after how much of it was real, like how much of this is actually legit, you know what I mean? Mm, because I was very confused. Okay, I think what I'm just gonna do is make it perforated. So why don't I go ahead and just start by taking a cube and then go down like here and then here. I actually liked it. I thought it was good. I saw it kind of a while ago, and so I thought it's also one of those cases too where it's like, okay, he finally gets away from her, and then he like goes back. I don't know. It's such a weird scenario. Certainly pray for people out there going through similar stalker experience. It's very weird. All right, I want to actually take this metal and then make it repeat but perforated. Is that going to be too much to do? Maybe actually what I could do is give an alpha channel that is the circles, because or like an alpha map that's the circles, because I want the texture to be more. I mean, I could just do it in the texture. Hold on, give me a sec. I gotta pee. I'm gonna think about it. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. So Pakaku, what did you think of Baby Reindeer? Did you like it? Do you think it was kind of fucked? Wait, actually, I remember I was watching it when I was farming platinum dust in ESO. I was trying to make the big, big, big bucks, the big money. That was funny. Um, you liked it? It was fucked, but you liked it, yeah? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay. Hmm. I think I just make one of these that's perforated. If I want, okay, this is thinking cap time. I could uh Wait, what if... Ooh, I have a big brain plan, actually. Although I'm kind of fucking... I might not be smart enough to do this. What if it was depressing and weird? It was... I feel like it wasn't that depressing. I was too, like... I feel like I was too flabbergasted to be... to feel anything other than just shock. Yes. What are you trying to achieve? What's up, Hago? Um, so here's what I'm thinking. Okay. Um, let me unwrap this and I'll show you. This might be well, let's see. Let me just unwrap it really quick. To check the UVs first, and then I want to see if what I'm saying makes sense. Um, like if I want to do something like this, um, realistically, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. I could put this in the middle here because I want to make a perforated pole. I want to have the pole, have perforations, but I also want this to be the base texture underneath. So I'm thinking maybe I just make an alpha map or an opacity map with those perforations. I could just make the texture have those holes, but I don't know if I would necessarily need to do that because if I do this, put this in the middle here, let's just kind of, I don't know, just crudely put it right here. Although how much would I really want it to repeat? It'd probably repeat like this much, I would say. So it would only need... This feels like a really non-resourceful or efficient way to do this, though. You know what I mean? That texture is tileable? Yeah. This one is tileable, yeah. This one is tileable. So I'm thinking of multiple ways I could do this. One way is I just, cover it with this texture. Also, it doesn't, I guess it does have to be tileable. It is tileable, but the UVs themselves, or rather this shape, like, because it's just a long rectangle, it's kind of okay even if it doesn't wrap all the way around because the textures wouldn't really make that much sense as much because it's not going to be like heavily scrutinized. I don't know if that makes sense. It also doesn't really matter, but um anyway, I could just put the texture over it and then use an opacity map, I guess, but it would have to share the same UVs, right? Wouldn't it have to share the same UVs? So maybe I do just make the texture um have holes going like that. Is that gonna work? Hmm. It doesn't need to be super it's intentionally not very detailed, but one of the problems that I know will happen is if the texel density isn't high enough, the um interpolation around the edges is going to be really ugly in Unreal. I could test it in here. Now the UV map can be used for the alpha mask. Oh, okay. Maybe I do that then. Um, maybe I do that. I don't really mind making a single texture with it, but it just feels like it feels like I should just use an alpha map. I would have to do that in Unreal though, is the thing. So if I could do it in Unreal, it would just be another material, right? So I would just have two different materials. One of the materials is the texture, and the other one is the alpha. Is that correct? I don't know if that would that work actually. The problem is how you show the holes uh if inside the pole is closed. That's true. Well, I mean, I could just do double-sided texture in Unreal because this is just gonna go in Unreal. So I could make the texture double-sided, right? It'll still be dark. It'll be pretty much completely opaque, I think. Uh, but hmm, like I could literally just take this and then I'm almost tempted to just draw um holes going all the way down in the middle or like in three different sections and then just moving it across because it doesn't matter if it tiles horizontally because the I'm not super attached to that. Um, let me just see what the texture looks like right now first. Mm. Let's just call this pole matte. Let's see. So pretty sure I already exported this. It's on my desktop. It's this one. Let's see. So, and I don't know what how detailed the rest of the scene is gonna really be, but like if I tried smart really quick just so I could wait, isn't it supposed to? Oh, interesting. Well, whatever. I kind of was hoping that it would break it up, but it didn't. Okay, whatever. I was just wanting to see if that worked, but like this is okay. I don't think that they need to be like I don't think it matters. I don't think the fucking horizontal tiling isn't it matters at all. I think I'm just thinking about the holes right now. Still struggling with the pommel in marble. Use face selection, move only one of the UVs. Yeah. Well, let me just do it from here, right? And then like move it like this. Kind of just wanted to, make sure it doesn't look abhorrent. Yeah, like I'm okay with that. Actually, yeah, I'm okay with that. I think it gives it a little bit more variety. If it makes this is the thing. I think sometimes I work too hard to try and make things make sense, and I need to just remember that it's always going to be more interesting to me if I don't make it make sense. I think I could just draw the holes on this texture. Like, why the fuck not, right? I mean, who cares? Is there an easy way in GIMP to just draw a bunch of holes? Because I don't want to have to fucking do them individually. Let's do bland, but God knows I'm not drawing more engravings. Yeah, don't worry about that. I mean, you could do some crazy marble textures with like noise and stuff. I've seen before. With a simple texture and a few holes. Make a trial. Okay. Let's go one of the problems with the eraser that I have is that it doesn't like to go all the way in. Let me make sure. Hardness. Like I could do that, I guess. Whoops. Control Y. Okay, let me this is what I will do, okay? Um Ooh, I wonder if no, I probably can't do that. I was gonna say I wonder if I could make a layer. I wonder if I could make a layer that is like negative, like a mask. I guess I could just do it. I honestly don't. One of my biggest embarrassing things is that I don't really know how to use masks. Even in Photoshop, I always felt like I just didn't do anything. So let me try it out. Add a non-destructive editing of transparency. Want to do this. Oh, oops. Wait. Add layer mask. Wait. So I could do this and then draw. Can I draw on the mask? Or I could paint. Do I paint white on it? Is that how that works? No. Wait, how does this work? Am I just I'm drawing on the mask. Okay, I'm drawing on the mask. So we'll just do that. So I guess that's fine. Maybe does that mean I can move around? So what if I do this, right? Oh yeah, because it's just white. Okay. Perfect. So here's what I'll do. All right, I'm gonna go down to guides. That's an opacity mask, yes. So if the reason I'm doing this is because if I want to just like say this is my hole, one of the holes, I want to be able to know if I could like move this, and I could. So that way I could like test out different locations and then it's non-destructive. Yeah, baby. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and add a guide. We'll do a new guide and we'll make it a vertical guide. And then I'll just start adding holes like this. Yeah. Black deletes, white stays. Gotcha. Also, it's non-destructive. Yeah. That's the thing, because I think I have a habit of just sending it completely. You know what I mean? Do I want them to be even? Oh wait, I could just copy and paste it too, all the way down. Fuck it. How many pixels is that too? How many perforations is it usually per thing? Kind of a lot, damn. Okay, well let's go ahead and do this. So let's say like boom, boom. Oh, so two down, I guess. Look at that. Oh, baby, we're efficient. I guess I could copy and paste all these. These holes might be too big, to be honest. I think these holes are too big. If this is a 128 texture, I probably want... I think what I want is a non-brick. I'm so used to drawing with a brick alpha because... Whoops. Because I'm like doing pixel art or whatever. I don't know if you can call it pixel art, but copy multiple, yeah, I think I I think I should have been doing that. Okay, well this is already what's like a good circle size? Although, oof. I was going a little too big, huh? Damn. Maybe this is the move. Is this gonna be fucked up? I think maybe it's good if it's fucked up, although now I'm doubting myself. I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, right? So oops. Let's go like here. Oh, did I delete those two? Boom, 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 boom. All right, we will copy multiple because we are efficient. We are so efficient. Okay, two down. I think that's good. And then two and two. Oh my god, look at this. It's multiplying. Oh my, oh shit. I mucked it up. Okay. Oh my god. Dude, have you ever seen anything so efficient? Holy. I don't know if this is going to pile properly. I didn't do the math. I'll probably just do another one. Hello everybody, name is Multiplier. It's your boy Multiplier. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Multiplier. Today we're gonna be playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, I'm gonna have an issue here. It's not lined up, which is okay. It's okay. We've prepared for this. We're prepared. Look at that. Easy. Okay. And then let's actually take another one up here. Let's start like that. Okay. I'm gonna work my way down to kind of fill the gap, sort of. I'll push the problem somewhere else. That's good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Not even AI can achieve this. It is a battle of wits, and humans have won. Humans win. Humans 1, AI 0. Massive skill issue. AI get owned. Okay, so we'll call this poll. Poll. Yeah, baby. Um, and someone showed me a neat trick, as a matter of fact, to get the interpolation between the textures. If I IIRC correctly, I believe you use a multiply, use a math node. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Hold on, where is it? The math node, right? It's not mapping, right? Input. Light path geometry curve info bevel. Wait, no, I think it's vector, isn't it? Mapping normal vector transformation shader. Oh, math. Okay, and then multiplier, and then you clamp it, and then you put it in the alpha. Fuck. Wait, I think I fucked up. Oh no no no! You do less than or greater than. You do greater than, greater than, greater than, greater than. Hole. P-hole. P-hole. P-hole for short. Converter. I believe it's this one. So the reason I did that is because I'm gonna do this. So let's take our holy poly and put him in. Look at that. Oh, now we're getting it. Look at that. Holy shit, we're him. I think I might be him, actually, not gonna lie. Now we're perforated as... That's perforation. I could probably make these maybe bigger. I don't know. That's not terrible. Kind of fuck with the vision. Won't be as detailed, but I take like all of them and then do that. Hello, everybody. My name is Multiplier. Multiplier points to Markiplier. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can have this set the textile density as well, for the rest of the materials in the scene. So let's Markiplier this and then move it like here, and then here, and then here. Cool. Because fuck it, why not? And we'll export this. I guess if I really want to be cheeky, I could make this like half of the size, right? Like let's be inconceivably efficient here, and then make this let's crop it. Oh, wait, fuck. Wait, image. Sorry, canvas size. Let's go, the width will be 64. I think the pommel is okay, just a bunch of dots on it, like a golf ball. Is that what you mean? Let's go like here. Okay, and then actually let me That's not what I want to do. How would I get rid of this? Do I paint black? Okay. Oh shit. No, I want to paint on this. Oh, frick. Is it white? Oh. You, I guess I could just fill this in, right? But whatever. I'll just do this. Okay, now I can do this. It does look like a golf ball. Yes, hell yeah. Can you explain to me how the dimples on a golf ball make it more aerodynamic? Because I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I think it's big golf ball lying to you. Here's what I think. I think it's actually a conspiracy because um, what's really happening is um, they're saving money on the materials to make the golf ball, you know, lighter and more, not hollow, but less material. And then telling you that it makes it more aerodynamic. And then they use like, it takes like 10 golf balls with the divot, like 10 dimples to make the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all a conspiracy. You're asking the biggest dumbass in the room question about aerodynamics. Well, you never know. Poles travel at light speed. Is that how it goes? That makes sense. That makes sense. Whoops. Let me take this and move it here. Poles. You guys remember? This is very random, but do you guys remember when Tekashi 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd were friends, and they made one of the biggest bangers of like 2017 or whenever it came out, Poles 1469. It was an absolute banger. I won't let anyone tell me otherwise. It's very nostalgic for me, and I'm a huge fan. And if you don't like Poles 1469, then I don't think we can be friends. I'm sorry. Just how it goes. Just how it goes. I think I'm almost done with this. I won't dirty it up much. I want it to be more pristine. Hell yeah. Now all the Trippie Redd does is give smaller creators like KSI recognition they deserve respect. Dude, I forgot about that. You know what? I didn't even know. I still don't really know who KSI is. Like I know he's part of the Sidemen or whatever, which is just like a bunch of guys, but I don't really know what they do. Yeah, I don't really know what they do, and I don't like yeah, I just don't really get it. I just don't really understand it. Like I thought KSI was a boxer, but that was because he boxed someone at that one event, right? Like he did a boxing thing. He boxed someone for big money, I think, if I IIRC correctly. And then he made that god awful song, which he rightfully got absolutely clowned on for because it is such a fucking terrible song. I mean, to be fair, I'm not the target demographic for that. I have friends who quite like that song because it just happens to be, you know, their type of music, I guess. Like they just enjoy that sort of type of music. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But you know, I'm not going to shame anybody because I listen to pretty trash music too, like pretty objectively trash music. But for me, it's just a guilty pleasure anyway. So if you like KSI's song, I mean, who the fuck am I to be like, you need to listen to some real music, like V's. You know what I'm saying? Also, oh wait, let me move this here. I'm in the thick of it. Yeah, I'm in the thick of it. It's so like you'd think he'd be able to. I think there's a couple problems I have with the song, like in an objective sense. I think no, actually, I shouldn't even say that because of course it's completely subjective. Like I find it crazy that the he says the same like sentence over and over again. Just like the chorus is way too frequent. Like you can have a chorus that repeats. It's kind of what the point of the chorus is, but like it's too short. He says it too many times. There's nothing else that happens in the song. It's just not even a good song. It's so corny. Like I just can't do it. If you like it, you like it. But like, dude, I don't know. It's also not one of those songs too where it's like, oh, it'll grow on you. Because I think the difference between something like that and Whole Lot of Red, which I hated and I still hate, but was at least it was so different that you can only dislike it because you don't like how it sounds. You can't say that it's doing something so that other people can continue on. In the thick of it is just a generic corny trash song that isn't really doing anything unique. At least for A Whole Lot of Red, it allowed for people like Lil Uzi to do his one song. I forget what it's called, but like there's other people who were making music that I think wouldn't have been as successful if Cardi didn't already um, allow for that to be something that would be accepted at face value in terms of flow and highly repetitive. Um, I don't know if you could really call them hooks, but I guess Pierre Bourne too. I love Pierre Bourne, so it's a little bit different. And for me, it's totally based off their voice. And I think Cardi's voice on Whole Lot of Red was like a parody. I listen to real rappers like Lil Dicky and Logic. You forgot Tom McDonald too. Only real rappers, rapping about the real issues, all these rappers not talking about Tom McDonald, my goat. I'm in the thick of it. Do you think I give this thickness? Can't even jokingly say that I like Tom McDonald. Yeah, you're not an epic memer, dude. You just wouldn't get it. Dude, you just wouldn't get it, dude. You just wouldn't get it. It's a crime against humanity. Dude, you know what I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking about musicians like Tom McDonald where it's very, very bad, but if you're the type of person who that if you're the audience for that, you have a very different perception of like what people should be making music about, I guess. And that's kind of what made me realize like how some because I thought in my head, I was like, how could somebody listen to this and be like, oh, this is like a good song? And it can't be. I guess there's two cases because my human brain wants me to categorize everything. It must be because one, you just think the obvious thing. You just think it sounds good, point blank. Period. It's you think it sounds good, not even taking the substance into question. You're just like, um, it sounds good. I like the melody. It's like whatever. That's fine. I disagree. I think it sounds like doo doo butt cheeks, but the other group of people are people who only like it because it's to them it's like the counterculture to actual rap, which is I guess ironic because rap is like counterculture, but or at least was, I don't know. But like those are the people who are gonna say, oh, he's rapping about things that are um good or whatever or important, and it's like owned libs, and it's like I just those people have the most like I can't say that it's even I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say here. It's just like what you think is cool to rap about is very different from what I guess like the entire industry or even just like music in general. It's like because those are also the same people who like country, but things that they rap about in country are like just the I don't know. It's like always the same shit. It's like about their truck. It's about like a girl. It's like it's similar to rap. It really kind of is. It's like they're talking about girls, they're talking about trucks, they're talking about lifestyles. It's the same thing. It's just like a different culture, I guess. So it's kind of funny that like they think McDonald's like saying the real shit. It's like, but I also don't know. Maybe those people do listen to real rappers, but being a straight white Christian dude is harder than being a minority woke. Oh my god. There's definitely some opinions out there that people have. Real brave opinions. Um, I guess unironically it's brave because I couldn't disagree more. It's like those people who think that like people who unironically say that like gamers are the most oppressed group of people, and it's like, oh my god. Um, like I can't even joke about it. I mean, I was gonna say inconceivably based, but it's just like so stupid. What is there even to say about it? Like I don't know. It's so funny. It's just funny. It's funny. It's funny. Wait, I'm in edit mode. Fuck. Hold on. This is gonna mess me up, right? Hold on. I need to name this thing. Sign. Matt. I completely lost the plot there, but Tom McDonald rap. I think I if you don't already know, I overthink everything. And the why I find some type of music to be viscerally appalling is one of the things that I really overthink because there's certain music that I just can't listen to. Like I can't listen to new pop country. It's horrible. It's horrible. It all sounds the same to me. I don't like it. I grew up with a family who, or not necessarily a family, but like a mom who really, really, really likes it. And I love my mom, but I can't stand that the music. And it just is what it is. It's like I'm subjected to it. She's driving. Like I'm not gonna be like you have to change this. Um, but I always really wonder. I was like, what is it that makes me so like uncomfortable when listening to it? I think it's just the corniness of it. It's like it feels so corny. Like the clap, they always got the pop clap. They've got this rising beat. It's like the same with like the EDM stuff. There's some EDM that I find abhorrent. There's a lot of really good EDM out there. EDM is an infinitely large genre, but there's also some EDM that I think is just very dumb and like won't ever grow on me. Oh, whoops, I shouldn't have done this. Um, that won't ever grow on me, and it's kind of the same thing. It has this like corny buildup. You know when everything's gonna happen. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm trying to describe feelings, you know, and I'm not good at articulating how I feel about listening to sounds because I don't quite understand sounds in music and stuff. But it's just like country. I don't know. It's like oh, I'm gonna. It's not even the words that are so bad. I mean, sometimes the words are stupid, but it's just the beat. Because it's you can be talking about the dumbest shit, but if you have a beat that's like an absolute banger, I'm gonna love it. And even if it's weird too, I guess I just like really weird music. Like a lot of the music I've been hearing nowadays is people. It's like SoundCloud music that someone will upload as a mix, and it just like doesn't exist anywhere else other than SoundCloud. But it'll be beats that really kind of remind me of like Pierre Bourne. Um, should like I wish I could listen to it now, but I think the VOD would get muted. But now it'll spout misogyny on Team Chat is a violation of our First Amendment rights. Gamers are so oppressed. Why can't I treat the entire world like a Modern Warfare 2 lobby? You know, it's truly an infringement on my freedom of speech. I hate pop country. Yeah, it's horrible, but people love it, and it is very successful objectively, right? But I do love old country. Like I love Hank Williams. I blame I think Fallout New Vegas made me realize that there is country out there that I do enjoy. They just don't really make it anymore, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I need to speak to people in Nevada. And ironically, it's the easiest genre to break into because it's so ridiculously formulaic. Pop country. Do you need to have a country voice? I should practice my southern drawl. Surely. I have too much of a fucking California dipshit accent though. I need to break it. You know? I need to sound like I'm from Arkansas. I love Hank Williams, hell yeah. Hank Williams the GOAT. Small town, pickup truck, living. MF, you were born in Queens and drive a Prius. Are they fake, do you think? Tomorrow Never Comes as a banger. There you go. Dude. It's just something about like the I don't know what kind of get I used to ask my dad because my dad's a musician. And so he always tried to get us to play guitar. I actually have a guitar here, but I can't really play. Um But I always asked him about certain guitar sounds, and he'd be like, "Dude, that's literally just guitar, you dumbass." So I'd be like, "This one sounds a little bit weird." Like I remember asking him about the Hilux soundtrack. I'm like, "This guitar sounds really weird. Like, how did he do this?" And he's just like, "Dude, it's just fucking a guitar." Or I would like show him some of the what's that one song in Fallout New Vegas that's I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called, but there's one I tried to show him, and it's a steel pedal. It's a steel pedal. So I think Hank Williams does a lot of that as well. Like the steel pedal guitar thing. Okay, what was I doing here? Oh, I need the let's see. But I get embarrassed when I try and do accents. Especially British accents because I can't do a good one. I haven't practiced enough. I heard someone do like a Jamaican accent the other day, and it was like perfect. It was like actually perfect. Hold on, let me find this. Doing a TikTok break. How do I find my saved? Where's my saved? Favorites?
Excuse me, do you know where the train station is?
The train station?
Mm-hmm.
Come here, come here.
I don't
Train
know.
station is.
The train station?
Mm-hmm.
Come here, come here. You bus a left, and then you bus a right, and then now you bus another left, and then you bus a right. And then we are there, you bus a left, and another right. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it. Your bus on left. He didn't say Bomboclat, so the accent Drake puts on in Meet Your Padre. I don't think I've heard that. Does he do a Jamaican accent? I have a buddy who's from Jamaica, and he used to tell me how much he hates when Drake does his like Jamaican accent. He just thinks it's fucking weird as shit. And I'm like, dude, I feel you. I don't understand it either. He's like, bro, Drake, man, why he think he Jamaican, bro? I'm like, I don't know. I can't. I could only get in the. I could only imagine what that mind is like. You know what I mean? Not Jamaican. It's so bad. Well, what kind of accent is it? It's like one guandalina. Wait, how do I? Should I have made this? I'm too lazy to make this the actual shape. So I'll just go ahead and change the actual image size. Bosalef 28. There. Oh, whoops! Don't do that. I should have just changed the canvas size actually. 1, 2, center. Boom. Holy, we did it. You're making me crazy, man. The train station. Why was he so good at it? Is my question. Oh, bus I left. Oh, bus alright. Should I do maybe I've been maybe I've been thinking about this all wrong. You know what I mean? If I should break into the pop country career and then make it, I should be the change that I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Come back. I guess I gotta fake a Jamaica or not Jamaica. I almost said fucking fake a Jamaican accent. A country accent. I think it's possible. I might stand out a bit. I mean, I have a connection because there's a famous country artist that was a Pike. Who is it? Is it Toby? I almost said fucking Toby Maguire. That's Batman. Or Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I mean. Spanish accent? Drake does a Spanish accent. Toby, who is it? Wait, it's like Keith Urban, or is it Luke Bryan? Wait, hold on. Who's who? Hold on. Country artist that was in Ike. Alan Wilson, Andrew, Bill McCartney. Pretty sure he was in Florida. I think it's, dude, I don't fucking remember. Singers, no. Dude. Whoops. Luke Bryan was born in Japan. Is that on God? I almost said Tobey Maguire. That's Batman. I know. I walked it back immediately. And then Spider-Man. Oh, it was Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw was a Pike. That was the only. So maybe he can connect me. Be like, Tim, I fucking love country. Let me make it better with my own flavor. Oh shit. We come back. There. Okay, whatever you say. So this one is just called road sign. Can't fucking see it. Road sign. It's a little bit fucky. Watch out for her lungs. I don't know if I'll stick with this. I could change it whenever I want. I just want to see it in the scene first. Oh, and then I need to do the hole. So for this scene, I don't intend on you being able to look up. So I don't need to worry too much about like making the actual thing. It just needs to be, you know, good. So we'll do like 12, I guess is fine. You know, was Luke Bryan really born in Japan? Is that on God, Kaku? Actually, this is Texas. Hell yeah. Yes, he was. That's crazy. Oops. Do I want to make the new area? Maybe I do. Let's go ahead and I probably don't need to import all the post-processing shit, but it could help. This map actually has a different post-processing than the rest of them. Let me go to the garden. Or which one has... Ooh, they're all kind of fucked up. Let's just go to the bunk bed. This post-processing is actually super strong, but it's a little bit difficult to tell. Just because of the way that this is. So let me take all of these, I'll yoink them, and then make a new level. We'll do an empty level. And I'll put those in there. And then let's make a landscape. So how big do I want this to be? That's not the material I want to use either, though. So let's... I mean, I could just use this material for now. Let's go like maybe 3? 3 by 3? You're definitely not going to be able to see very far, so I feel like that's okay. Let's create it. Okay, so this is our landscape. Let's go to back to selection. I could get rid of this take recorder. And then I want to add a new material. This material will be called Weird Grass Matte. Because he's a freak. And then I need to actually import the texture, which is here. So we'll put that in there. Freak grass. 0, 1. Ooh, you know, I wonder if I should use a normal. Nah, whatever. Hope this one isn't too different from the rest of the things that I'm working on, because fuck it. It'll be fine. Okay, let's go to the I should be able to see the material, right? There. So let's go into weird grass. Weird grass material. Oh my god. Yes, I'm gonna definitely have to increase the size a bit. It's also painfully bright. I think this tiling is not good. I'm gonna try and minimize the tiling as much as possible, and then what's it called? See how much I can get away with. Let's go like here, and then, you know, just draw out the darkness. Because the rest of it actually tiles pretty well, I think. Maybe that was a little too aggressive, to be honest. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Could be okay if there's a little bit here. You know? Let's see. I think that's fine. I'm basically just trying to make sure that when it tiles, it's not super obvious, to be honest. All right, let's offset it. Oh, what's up? I remember seeing a Blender video about how to eliminate tiling. I always just do it in GIMP. I mean, there's ways to like make it happen automatically. But I always feel like they don't do a very good job, or they just don't, like, I want to have as much control over it as possible. So that's why I just do it in GIMP. But there's easier ways that do it automatically. There's actually a way you can do it in Photoshop. That's really easy. With like AI tools. I don't know if it does it through UVs though. Is it even possible to do that through UVs? It feels like it has to be a texture thing. There's probably a plugin that lets you do it pretty well, especially if you're making environments in Blender. I would imagine that there's I would imagine that there's a plugin that helps you do it, like with the texture painting. All right, let's try that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. So I'm doing everything in Unreal right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this, right click it, and then do import. That's actually better. It's painfully dark. It's actually a lot better. I mean, I could stick with this. Why is it so dark? I guess I could just change the brightness curve, right? I mean, it's part. I know why I meant whatever. I'm fucking so stupid. I meant it's bright because of the post-processing, which I already know. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. I could just change the brightness curve. But that does sort of accentuate a little bit too much. Think I finished the textures. I'll get a few renders out and share. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, let me know when you do that. I also need to change the indexing. It kind of looks fine. No, it needs to be user interface 2D. That's too dark though. Honestly, I feel like I should just leave it at 0 or 1 and then change it's not the light that I'm really worried about, it's the bloom. Because the bloom in the scene is just too much. Well, let me whoops. Okay, come on. Let me grab this and then export it as a sign. So we'll call this street sign. I guess that's it. And then I haven't even made a folder for this one. Fuck it, desktop. Who cares? But it's gotta be just the selected object that gets exported. Go back into Unreal. And then go to my models. And then add it. Import new thing. Street sign. I spelled street wrong. Classic. I do want to actually import the textures and materials. Please let me do that. Thank you. All right, so we got all these now. User what? My ass. Please don't be broken. Oh my fucking days. How come Unreal is such a dog shit program? So, okay, I broke it. I gotta undo it. I mean, I could just delete it. Yeah, delete. Pole mat. Oh, that texture doesn't exist because I just fucking deleted it. Okay, good job. Let me just put this back in there. P-hole mat. P-hole cover texture. This needs to be user interface 2D, not the one above it. Go back into the hole mat. All these textures are always gonna be broken anyway. But I just like being able to not manually have to import everything. So 0 specular, 1 roughness. Alpha goes into the alpha mask. Change the blend mode to be masked. Save that. Yes. And then I can take it and I'll just go ahead and shmove it into the textures right now. Shmove. You go into the materials. Move. Speed. Please, speed, I need this. My mom is kinda hopeless. What a banger. Okay, did I save this? Yeah. Alright, and then speed limit. This one's also broken. Put the RGB into the RGB. The alpha into the alpha mask. Blend mode. Schmask, no specky. 1 roughness. Wait, let me check on the Warriors score really quick. Warriors. Oh fuck, it's hella. It's over. RIP Warriors. RIP Warriors. Why live? Oh well. RIP Warriors. Okay, we have one more to do. I want to look at what these are. What even are these? This is a constant. To keep the values at such a specific point. I don't know why. What is the point of doing this? Fong to metal roughness. This is just the most direct translation from Blender's principle BSDF. I don't know what a lerp is. If somebody could explain to me what a lerp is. I see it a lot. I know it, but I don't know what it is. What do the lerp do? What the lerp doing? Oh shit. Wait. Save thing sign mat. Yes. RGB into the RGB. Specular is 0. The roughness is also 1. Alpha goes into the alpha mask. It is Masked. Saved. Easy. Long erection roleplay. LERP. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. Always wondered what LERP meant. Glad it's not anything too crazy. Okay, let's put this bad boy in there. Oh, he kind of big. He kind of um what the sigma? Okay, how was the grass? How is this grass texture so dark? Wait, hold on. Is this seriously just too bright? I feel like there is a way to make this less repeating, surely. I think no matter what, it's almost impossible to make a texture that doesn't perfectly or that doesn't repeat. Like, I think it's just kind of impossible. I think no matter what, you're always going to have some kind of repetition. Let me make it a little bit dark though. I'm kind of tempted to change the temperature a bit. This reminds me of some of the trees that I was trying to use for like a depiction of like a place in Japan. They have these really like bulbous kind of leaf or branch kind of things. I don't know how to describe it, but pretty cool looking. Okay, I don't think I do curve here, but I probably do turn down the brightness a little bit and then maybe make it a bit more contrasty so it's not completely gray. There we go. Export. Yes. Well, that is a big pole. Let me go back to Unreal. Textures. You know, this grass texture isn't terrible. It's not too bad. I do say so myself. So what I can do to this matte aerial is find it wherever the fuck it is over here. It's kind of a freak, low key, but you know, he's weird like that. So I believe I need to go to texture coordinate. And in the texture coordinates, I can tell you, hey, I want you to actually be like this. And then if I save that, then it'll be wide. That might be too wide though. I think that is a bit too wide. Okay, I think there's no way to make this good unless I just use a material that has a little bit less definition. I think one of the benefits to the other grass material is it was like ambiguous enough to be, you know, kind of strange. I don't know, maybe this texture is the way. Maybe this grass texture is the way. Let's go back to not the skylight. How come it says skylight 0? Is that really what it was named in the other thing? It's a bit weird, isn't it? I guess I just go all. I'll just change it to be the grass, the original grass. Grass. And now it just looks like muddy mud grass. I think this is a direct light angle, to be honest, because it's not supposed to be completely overcast. But I am gonna have, what the plan for this is to add volumetric fog and then like a, you know, Like, yeah, this is just way too fucking much. I thought it was gonna be weird in a good way, but it's weird in a non-discernible way. Do I ever just try and find like a seamless grass texture and then use that just for fun? I want one. Oh, this is pretty good. It's gonna be a bit difficult, I think, to get one that is like high def enough. That's pretty good. This fucking obviously repeats though. Some of these are pretty blatant. Maybe I scan an actual area and then use a texture that's long enough or something. I don't know. Like generate it. Oh, this is pretty nice grass actually. Oh. I don't want it to look totally fake. Oh wait, I did find one that I didn't end up using. Where is it? It's this one. Should I try this? Here, let me open it in GIMP. I got that a while ago and then I didn't do anything with it. I also did take some pictures as well that I never ended up doing anything with. So I guess they're not out of the question yet. Oh, it's asking me to change my format. No, it's fine. Oh, baby. Okay, well, I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with it. Goodbye. So, let's see. Okay. Offset. Will it tile? It does. Wow. Wow. Oh, shit. Hi, Jordan. Dab. Thank you. Thanks for the dab. And a hydro check. And then also lock in. Thanks. Jordan, how are the Warriors doing? I checked the score. It's not looking good. Are you, it ain't looking good? Yeah, it's over. Don't worry. We always got, it's always next year, you know? It's always next year. I think we'll be fine. You know what I mean? We'll make it. Or I'll make it, you know. Warriors, I'll be the cope that the Warriors need, you know. Don't doubt. You know. Hey, at least we got football and baseball to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I think the Yankees are doing well. All right, let's see here. I'm okay with using this. Do I want to index it? Not probably not. It's such a fat texture. We'll call it. Oh, I want it to be a PNG. A PNG. Grass, white, flowers, texture. Beautiful. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. It might actually not be dark enough, but whatever. Well, I mean, I know it's not gonna be dark enough because the fucking bloom is gonna be insane, but maybe we'll turn off the fog for right now. Wow, that didn't do fucking anything. It just makes the horizon dark. Interesting. Let's change. Let's just import it as the grass. Here. Boom. Grass, texture, white flowers. User interface 2D, looking good. Go into the Matthews. Weird grass. Go back here. Find it, put it in there. We don't have to delete it. I mean, we're definitely not going to use it, but I just wanted to stay there so that I remember what they took from me. So it's a little bit too tiled. Let me find it. It's honestly in decent shape. It's this one. So it's what is it right now? 0.5. Let's go 0.8. Let's see. That's not terrible. I mean, it obviously is, you know, tiling. But not bad. And then also, you know, with the post-processing, it should be much, much, much less bright. So why is it so bright is the question. I mean, this does seem like more of a bloom thing if I just turn this down a little bit here. I do want there to be bloom, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just turned it down enough to be pretty low. And I might actually not even need some of those parameters as well. This actually is probably just a post-processing thing too, because if I go to the fog, let me do everything I need to do with the fog first. So the fog density is pretty high. I definitely want the fog to start immediately. And I also want there to be volumetric fog too. So we got volumetric fog. Okay. This skylight actually... let me see something. Let me go ahead and import the light. I need a rect light. Okay. We'll bring it up. And I will schmove it here. Over here. Okay. And we'll turn it so that it is down here like this. I'll move it here. And I'll move it up here. So this is going to pretty much do everything that I need to get out of the scene as far as light, right? So maybe the bloom can be quite low. But I need to change a bunch of these settings, which I think are up here. So, okay, it doesn't need to be super wide, but it can be like this, bricked. Like that. Attenuation radius, I don't think it needs to be that crazy. It can be like this. I'm more so worried about the angle. So the angle needs to be like here. The barn door length, like that. And let's turn it up a bit, so I can see it. Let's leave that for right now, okay? Let's leave that for right now, because I want to go back to the fog, and then I want to make sure that I can get some of this, there's a view distance here specifically. I mean, is the default on this 6,000? Trying to get there to be an actual light here. Is it a skylight thing? No. Yeah, definitely not. Wait. Yeah, definitely not. So you should be able to see it. That's part of the problem. Damn, I could actually turn this off completely and just leave the skylight there. That would be fucking kind of crazy. Then I wouldn't need the rest of it. Let's see. Like if I just go like that. I mean, the problem is the fog. So you should be able to see, what do you call it? I mean, it's the scattering within the fog. of light, the light scattering inside of the fog. So it's not any of this. Albedo, scattering distribution. No. Volumetric's good. Extinction, scale. I mean, I don't need this to be anything important because I'm not looking at it from super far away. I wonder if it's a project setting that I have on. Because I know that there's... Okay, fall off. I'll just go back to normal. Max opacity is fine. Distance is fine. Cutoff distance. It's not like the ray tracing thing, right? It's like... because of the skylight? No. Whoops. Might be okay to leave the skylight if it does light up the scene enough. We'll have to see. There is no place for the player to start to as well. Oh, this material needs to be double-sided as well. Let me go into the project settings and then find the fog things. Local fog volume, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, these are all fine. So it might be a light thing, is it? But I feel like it happens automatically. Oh, not skylight, sorry. Oh, fog. No. Whoops. Cast volumetric shadow. Didn't do anything. Volumetric scatter intensity. Is it just not happening because there's not enough light in the scene? Like maybe I need a different one. You like it, Picasso? Thank you. Thank you. We have made it. Testing something with this lights. Maybe it's no. I know I can do it with the rectangle light. I've done it before, but I'm just trying to make sure it works. Whoops. You want to do the most expensive solution possible. Is it a light thing? Let me see. No. Width. Barn door length. I mean, let me just do that. Make this a little bit smaller. It's gonna end up being a pretty small light anyway, so. Oh wait, I can even see it there a little bit. You can kind of see it. It's not an intensity issue, right? No, it has nothing to do with that. You posted it? All right, let's take a look. Oh. Oh my god. Dude, this is sick. Holy, yeah, no wonder this took so long, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, I fuck with this heavy. Yeah, very ceremonial. You use this once and then all these engravings are just gonna disappear. Dude, this is sick. Yeah, and the mirroring looks really, really nice on this. And I like this like rim light you got around the edges, dude. That looks sick. Yeah, the marble's nice. I like the black marble that you got here too. Ooh, and the pommel. Dude, this is good. Yeah, no, I think this is perfect. I guess it's kind of like the opposite of the golf ball because it's got the reverse dimples. Damn. Good shit, Pikachu. Yeah, there's some nice ceremonial markings. Holy. Yeah, that looks really cool, man. And that this section I think really helps quite a bit. Because it's not as visually noisy as like the rest of the blade. So you've got a good balance here, I think. Yeah. I fuck with the heavy. Good shit, Pikachu. Nice. Yeah, that turned out really well. This is a cool. I like this kind of shape down here at the bottom where it like flares out and then becomes the pommel too. It's not just like the pommel abruptly is attached to the bottom. It's like it forms into that shape. Good shit, dude. Yeah, that hard work paid off, man. Oh my god. I would not have had the patience to do that. So good stuff. Good stuff. Um oh, volumetric scattering intensity. Wait. Sorry, I got indirect light. No. Not this. Is it a volume thing? Specular diffuse contact shadow? No. Cast shadow? Where's cast translucent shadow? No. Cast volumetric shadow. Dude. Yeah, how do you feel about it, Pikachu? Are you satisfied? You like it? Use area shadow stationary light. Distance flash? No. Editor. I feel like can I see it? No, I can't see it. Maybe it's because the fog thickness is too much. Let me try it. Let me go from the top. Like if I do this here, the fog intensity here. Well, now it looks way brighter. Oh my god. Fog height, secondary fog. Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. I agree. Maybe the most interesting one I've done. Yeah, for detail wise, I could see that for sure. It is very, very cool. Also, I like what you're cooking. Thank you. Thank you. Trying to see if I can get like the light to pierce through the fog. I don't remember how I did it before. I wonder if it's an issue because I don't have an atmosphere. Do you think that's part of it? Maybe it's because I wonder if it's because I don't have a atmosphere. Sky atmosphere. And then I don't have like a direct light. I think that might be the problem. Not volumetric cloud, post processing. No. I need to just go into the light mixer and then see specifically create directional light. Yeah, I mean whatever. And then I can make this super super dim, like basically zero, or maybe like point 0.01. Whoops. Directional. I don't actually know if that did anything. Let me go back and add the skylight. No, the skylight's still dark. But this directional light should actually make the sky a certain color. So the sky now is end up like this. It should just work though. I don't know. I can kind of no. That's the bloom. Maybe I don't need it. Because the other thing. So here's the other thing. If I go to the skylight here and then change this to be SLS captured, I wonder if I'll get this. If I change it to be SLS, then I lose like so much. Holy shit. Oh, my eyes. Hmm. Let me ask Copilot. Hey. Um. But it's not. Oops. Not working. The light is cast, but there's no light rays. Help me. Maybe. There's a bunch of videos on. Let's see. The issue is not often with the enable volumetric shadow on your light. Double click your light. I'm pretty sure it's already on. Cast or let's see. A1. Light isn't configured. Casting shadows won't be fit. Okay. Avoid ray trace shadows for volumetric. Switch to shadow mapping. Can use on ray tracing. Use project settings. Disable. Okay, that didn't do anything. Enable? No. No. Consider rec lights aren't always best key. No, whatever. Spotlight, that's not true. Fine tuning volumetric fog. Oh, no, it's not that. Experiment with that's the spotlight. I mean, to be honest, I know that it works in default project settings. It's because I am using really kind of fucky ones that it doesn't work. But I'm also wondering if it's the project settings or if it's the actor settings. Make sure your scene's exponential height fog is properly set up with volumetric fog enabled. Yeah, I know. For real-time dynamic shadow, okay, may not correctly seems with volumetric fog. Okay. So it can't be. It has to be movable. It can't be static. Allow Schmega lights. Cast deep shadow. Oh, oh, oh. I'm looking at the rect light, right? What the frick? What the sigma? No. Is it the atmosphere showing up? No. We have the fog. What do you need for it? Let's see. Need exponential fog. I mean, I could just import an entirely new. Maybe it's the post processing. I could just import an entirely new thing here to see if it works. Yeah, I'm not getting that. It should just work. I feel like it's a project setting. Let me see. Okay, let me get rid of the skylight, the directional light. Post processing stays. Owen. It can't be the post processing. It can only be from volumetric fog. Surely. Jesus. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I do have volumetric fog enabled. I already have it open here. Oh. Volumetric fog. Let me just go straight to the render settings and see. Not the grid size that's the problem. Dynamic versus static. I wonder if that's part of it. Light. Cast static shadow. Well, that's supposed to be off, right? It's not a lumen thing either. I mean, the project is using lumens. Or it is a lumen thing. It would be a lumen thing. Post-processing exposure. Post-processing settings are overall exposure, over aggressive exposure correction. But that didn't make a difference either, right? Let's see. Post-process. Cast static. I mean, whatever. Just turn it off right now. Light mask settings. Intensity. Yeah. Enable version. Consider no. Yeah, it's definitely none of those. Oh, it's definitely none of those. All right, let's just go back into the project settings and see. Not the movie render queue. Let me close that. Yes. Light mixer, project settings. Let's go into rendering. Don't give a shit about mobile. Culling. Texture streaming, enable virtual texture support, runtime materials. It's not color space, we got Lumen. Use hardware ray tracing. Detail, megalights, ray trace shadows. Does ray tracing shadows fuck with it? No. It also isn't asking me to restart. Texture LED, generate distance mesh, don't need nanite, allow static lighting. Oh fuck, whatever. Translucent. Local fog volumes apply on translucent. Don't give a shit about that. Oof. Post-processing, custom small depth, bloom, ambient occlusion, auto exposure, motion blur, light sampling, TSR, screen space optimization, ZPass, CSM caching, light functions, deferred. Yeah, that's fine. Substrate, hair strands, no. Okay, yeah, it's none of those. So it's something in here. Okay, it's something in here. What do it be? I feel like it's just the rect light. Maybe restart later. Source width. It's gotta be, is it the attenuation? No. Just go here and then maybe turn the intensity up. I just wanted to see. So the fact that it's not showing up maybe tells me a couple things. First off, let me turn on the post-processing. There is quite a bit of volumetric fog here. Let me turn it to like 1 or 2, I guess. The fog height fall off, I guess could be 0. Is it because the light is completely dark? I wonder if that's, I feel like that might be it. Fog max opacity, 0 start distance, end distance. This doesn't matter. Scattering distribution doesn't change anything. Albedo, emissive. Do I have to get rid of the emissive? Now it's like Silent Hill. Woo. I gotta find Maria. Am I right? Emissive extinction scale doesn't matter. Does not matter. Static light scattering intensity. Well, it's not static, so it doesn't matter. Near fade distance 0. Advanced. Oh, over it no. Rendering visible actor hidden game. Hold out. Touch. Auto activate. Networking actor LOD navigation. It's an atmosphere thing. I'm tempted to just get rid of all the lights that I have here. Or let's just put in the SLS captured. Or I mean, wait, captured. It's that one, right? Use real-time capture. Oh shit. Requires a sky atmosphere. Oh, I think that's actually what it needs to be. Press hi nerdy, head out for the night. Alright, for sure, for sure. Looking very cool and moody. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully I can finish it tonight. Hey, dig the signs, thank you. I appreciate you being here, Pakaku. Tell Nerdy I said what's up. I appreciate you letting me know and vibing, as always, and congrats on completing your ceremonial dagger. It looks sweet. Appreciate it, dude. Bye-bye. Bye, gang. I'll see you later. I'm actually going to go pee really quick, too. I'll be actually right back. Yeah, I'd. Okay, let's put a sky atmosphere in here. Lights. No. I want to go to window, light mixer. Sky atmosphere. It's now in there. Let's go ahead and do real-time capture. Okay. Intensity. Doesn't do anything. Interesting. Wait, how does that not do anything? The fuck? Is it because there's no direct light in the scene? That just doesn't matter? If I get rid of the volumetric fog. Or, sorry. Wait, yeah. Oh, you can do multiple different things. You could do volumetric. You could just use a volumetric cloud. I actually might need to do that instead. Hmm. Well, it looks like that's sort of the move. I mean, oh, I can't really see it. Maybe I just build it from scratch. I'm kind of tempted to. Skylight. This will be the way I could really test it, to be honest. So let's just delete these. Don't need these. Let's just delete them. Okay, so we got nothing. All right, we got nothing. We got our light. It's completely dark. Let's go ahead and add everything from the light mixer. So skylight, directional light, atmosphere, volumetric fog, create high fog. So let's go ahead and take the skylight and bring it all the way down to like 0.01. Very, very low. And then let's take the did it add volumetric cloud too? Weird. All right, let's take this and then do 0.01 as well. So, or let's just do 0.1. Okay. Now we got it. Doesn't look like we can see it yet, but I don't think there's any volumetric fog. That's probably why. So turn that on, boom, and there it is. So there it is. Why was it not there before? So what do I have to get rid of? If I get rid of the atmosphere, it stays. If I get rid of the directional light, it stays. Volumetric cloud, it stays. Skylight. I have no idea. I mean, yeah, I have no idea. It's very strange. It must just be, what could it have been? I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't need the directional light. Whoops. And obviously I need the height fog. I mean, let's do like 2. Holy shit. But the scattering of this is freaking crazy. So now I can actually change it to be normal. So this doesn't seem to do anything. Cut the flame measure. I wonder what it was. Use project settings, I mean, that's fine. I guess I make it a little bit less intense, but I mean, it seems like it's more of a fog thing than anything else. So let's try and get the try and get it to be about what I like here. Well, let me get rid of the whatever is causing the fog, or sorry, the lights. It's the volumetric cloud, I think, right? Yeah. Get rid of that. Um, view map. Wow, so that's so interesting that it does this. Because the skylight, um, so I need to have this, I guess. Let me move everything up here to up here. We'll just move everything into lighting. Sky atmosphere lighting, post-processing. Street sign, no, street sign stays here. Skylight stays here. What the frick? So you don't even need the skylight. So I could actually have a direct light if I wanted. Or I guess I don't need the direct light. I mean, it could help, I guess. Is this even doing anything? It doesn't. It actually doesn't do anything. That's kind of crazy. Well, I'm going to turn down the fog quite a bit. So let's revert this to be normal. Let's change it to like 1 maybe. Okay. 0.5, I guess. Fog height fall off. Don't really need to worry about it. I mean, the scene, how much is it going to be visible? Like, how much of this do I actually want to be visible? I'm tempted to put a skylight or a directional light in here just so I can get something reflective, which is a little bit surprising. Sky atmosphere, but the sky atmosphere is like also not doing anything either. I think I really need the sky atmosphere too. But the post-processing is doing pretty well. I mean, as far as the light that I wanted, I could make the rect light a little bit stronger. Go like here. And it is casting the shadow, so I guess it's okay, right? Attenuation, I mean, definitely want it to light the scene, you know? And it'll actually need to be way up here because this is where the pole will be. So, let go here. Like this is probably better. So, let's change the barn door angle a bit, make it a little less broad. That's good. Tempted to do something like that. Just make it really long. We'll go straight underground. Does the intensity need to be more? I guess it could be, but it's fine. Just would make the attenuation radius a bit larger. Like something like this. It's actually quite like that. And then the intensity could be maybe a bit brighter. And the light should also maybe be like slightly yellow too. Because these lights are never they're never really like white, you know what I mean? Also like sometimes kind of artifacty as well. Like a dirty kind of yellow. Let me put player start in here. Like right there. Oh, he's kind of big. Wait, am I crazy? Oh, this scene is... I should have put something in for reference because it's actually... It's actually way different than I thought. How tall is the player? This player should be like here. I mean, the sign is... Let's see, like that? Could be taller. Maybe taller. This? I feel like I stretched it. Did I stretch it? No. No, it's fine. Okay with this. Means that this needs to be way higher up though. Like here. Like realistically, it'd be something like this, I guess. And it's not a brightness thing, right? It's like attenuation. So I would change the barn door angle or the barn door length. Right? Oh. I guess like that's okay. Okay, the attenuation doesn't need to be that crazy. Like this is pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's make it maybe a little bit thinner. I almost feel like the whole region needs some sort of light though. Like the whole region does need to have just a tiny amount of light to give contrast to the thing that's going to be emerging from the fog. So we'll do directional light. Oh my goodness me. Okay, this will be just fun. Let's do 0.1. Okay, it's pretty decent, but there needs to be a point where the fog just makes it impossible to see anything. Also, the fog needs to be like a different emissive color. Is the fog emissive not completely dark? And distance. No. I mean, it should go to a point where you actually can't see it anymore. Or you can't see the... It should go to a point where you can't see the horizon. But that's not one of these issues, right? I mean, maybe it is. Because that actually kind of does it, right? Is that really the only way to do it? Too? It just makes it so that the fucking fog is like going crazy. Here. Whoops. Change this to 1, then it gets less scattery. Be like 1.5. Because this way, when you look out, I guess I'll choose for you to start like here. Let me change the angle of this too. So it's not gonna be 0, right? Rotation. So this should be 90, I think. Nope. 0, 90. Nope, other way, negative 90. There we go. Pretty decent. Is it the light that's making this color specifically? Like, do I want it to be a little bit more blue or yellow, maybe? Kind of tempted. But I feel like it does have this yellowish color. That permeates the scene. I mean, I could always just do it through post-processing, but in the source angle should be almost nothing, and then soften it completely. I guess it doesn't actually cast shadows, so maybe it doesn't matter, but. And I'll move it directly over here. Let's go, let's turn it like this direction. And then make it a bit different. So, I mean, I can see it, tiling a little bit. I might need to change that up, but I don't know. Like maybe I just stretch it out a bit. I know that there is a way to make it so that it doesn't tile. Damn, it already is stretched out a bit. Let's go like 6, 5. The problem is that it looks pretty obviously stretched. Or it looks very obviously larger than it should be. Okay, that's actually better. I think that's actually better. I could maybe even go a little bit more too, but might even use a different grass. Just to minimize the screen a bit. Like I might actually just cover up the white flowers with grass. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, so let's go back to this light for a second. So I had it at 0.1. Let's go to 1. And let's see how down. So, okay, the fog shouldn't be dark like this. Or rather, it shouldn't be light. But that's fine because it's just going to reflect the light color anyway. So 0.1 is pretty good. I think 0.1 you really can't see a whole lot. I could maybe even go a little bit darker, maybe 0.05. Now that's pretty dark. 0.07 maybe. 0.08. I think I want to go darker. Let's go 0.6765. All right, that's pretty good. I think if I raise the ground a bit, it'll help. But I'll do that later. Soft source angle. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go to that rectangle light and then lower that attenuation radius just a bit. Since the ground already kind of gets this color, I wonder. Or like, I wonder if I can make it softer. Let me see. So 48, it's at 48 right now. Oh, Jesus, 1. Wait, source height. Oh. Okay, that's fine. So it's more so about the angle here. Like I just would want to make the angle maybe a little bit more narrow. Do like this. Like, I don't know. I could make it completely straight like that. But I am tempted to, make it really flare out. And then just change the height of this. Like change this to be super, super small. Ew. Whoops. Because I do like the flaring out, you know? It is interesting to me. And then I would just change the attenuation a bit more. So like that. And I think that's pretty good. And I could actually maybe bring it up more. I don't know. Is it too low, do you think? Like, you're not going to be actually looking up at it as well. So it might need to be more narrow. Door angle. I think it's just going to need to be very narrow because of the way that you like interact with it, or the way that you see the scene, because you're gonna see it more like this. That's pretty good. Maybe a little bit too narrow, but um yeah, and it is super square. Yeah, that's better. So that's all good. Is this so 23, is it too much or too little? I could probably have it be pretty dim. Let's go 25. I'm gonna do some like whole numbers here. Maybe make the attenuation a bit smaller. I just don't love that you can see the rectangle very obvious on the ground. But I think here it's not obvious anymore. And also the light is just totally dark. I wonder, you know what I'm realizing? Maybe it was the emissiveness of the fog that was messing it up. No, it couldn't be, right? No, it definitely wasn't. Jeez, now it's like Silent Hill. Boom, 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 boom. Hmm. Okay. All right, well, it is about to be 10, so I think I'm just gonna rate out. Um, this is fun. I'm gonna finish this, maybe finish this tomorrow. Um, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and rate out, and then I got a bunch of crap I gotta do for school tomorrow. But I hopefully, well, I guess I won't be able to stream until after 7 because that's when I finish class, but it'll be a vibe. You know how it goes. We'll go ahead and I think Nerdy is live. I haven't seen Nerdy in a while. He's been sick. I think he's feeling better now. So I am also back as well as him. Been a vibe. I appreciate you guys being here and vibing as usual. It's been fun. We'll do more of this soon. Yeah. And thank you, fellers, for everything. All across the board. We'll try and get the other stream chats going as well too. But thank you all for everything, and I'll squid ya later. All right. Bye.